Hello, everyone. G'day. I'm alive. Barely, but I'm alive. Alright, let's see what's in the shop. God, I haven't played this game for a week. Okay, probably have to get the costume for a Tinkerbell. I do like the puppy. We'll get the puppy as well. Why not? But everything else, meh. Oh, the Nightly Dragon too. Get it. Spend enough money on this damn game as it is. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Oh. No, what are we doing, Dave? Puzzles, so we've completed that one. I really should be logging in to finish off the rest of them. I've got... yeah, I've got those. So what's today? Today is a Wednesday. Alright, let's go look at the sign. Where is the sign? Oh, there. Wednesday is a blueberry one. Of course, it's the one I don't have. Damn it. Should let these guys get it because I get a bonus. Yeah. That's a cool effect though, like that light bulb. Ah, that's actually part of a quest, damn it. Can't remember if there's a cooking place around here. I wish it was a little bit more popular and then I could get people to tell me how to do this. Oh, there's. Alright, where's the damn rabbit? Yay! Alright. Alright, well we need to make sure we've got... I only need to do 2 more days of that. So, it's a huge biggie. Alright. What was the fountain one? Oh no, it was There was some instructions somewhere in there. Look. I can't remember what I needed. Oh, maybe it's not that. That's this book? Oh, there you go. Oh, that's right. I need a lot more festive cocoa beans. So I need 15 blueberries. Let's see if I can make 15 blueberries. Gonna have to do them more manually though. Technically I can make 15, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, cool. That's done. Let's put that over. We'll put that at the bottom. That reminds us. Alright. So the next one. Is 10. So how many do we have? We have 8. So we should be able to finish that today. We just have to wait for them to respawn. Alright, we'll do that. Now this. If they start use shiny gems of the matching color to light them up again. Alright, so this is where we got our shiny gems. We've got blue. And that must be aquamarine, because it would be the basic ones. Is that? That looks blue. That looks yellow. That looks yellow as well. That looks green. And that's 4. Is there any more? So it looks like it was 2 yellows. Oh no, 2 blues as well. So I'm gonna go with 2 aquamarine, and then probably 2 topaz, and then there's a green one here, so that emerald, I'm guessing. It could be per dot, whatever. But that looks more emerald. I think there's only 1 emerald. Alright, let's try it. Let's go get shiny gems though. Oh. One of those days I just want to shut down. I'm like that every day though recently. I think I'm depressed. It's one of those things that, like, not a lot of stuff that used to give me joy. And that's typically a sign of depression. Or I'm bored with the stuff that I'm currently doing. It could be that too. But I've been feeling rather low. Alright, I'll pick 2 of those. I'm just going to pick 2 of everything. Or 2 of these as well. Just in case. Yeah, I can't tell whether I'm just disengaged with the game or I'm just depressed. It's probably a mix of both, let's be honest. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Alright, so let's try. Nice. Allows me to put them both, so... there we go. Alright. Oh, damn it, there's another... So I need another... shiny... one, alright. Where's the... think? Is that all? Oh no, there's a green one here. I think that's all of them. Maybe there's another one. Maybe I'm missing one more, because I didn't hear anything happen or anything, but... So it feels like there might be one more. Ah, there's a blue one here. Damn it, I don't need more blue ones. Oh, a red one, alright. So I need one more blue one more red one. Any others? No, seems to be it. Blue and a red one. Right. Man, this chair's really broken. It keeps on going down. Ah, god damn it. So we need a blue one and a red one. Maybe one of those moments where you just like just woke up, but you just want another. Just want to go back to sleep. I want a nap. Nap after my sleep. I'm tired after sleeping. Alright, that's done. And then the red one was over here. Now, was that all of them? Doesn't feel like that was all of them. Guess I was still missing one because nothing clicked. Plus, it still kind of says it's Ah, there's a green one here. Okay. So you can use emeralds or the Perdo ones, or whatever. Let's go. Oh, there's a red one right in front of me here. God damn it, Dave. God damn it, Dave. Do this shit together. Alright, where was it? Oh, right, that's the red one there. That doesn't seem like the red one I saw before, though. There's two red ones. Wait, before I do it... God damn it, there is. I'm gonna need another red one. Alright, let's just do it. A lot of backwards and forwards today. Normally I look this stuff up and like know exactly what I need, so I guess this is the way it should have been done. Figuring it out. Oh. Should have just done that the whole time. You can tell, like, my brain's not operating correctly today. Well, this morning. I only woke up, like, 20 minutes ago, so... Damn it, come in there. Whoop. There we go. Alright, what do we get? What did we get? Pants. Alright. Got pants. This wasn't really as worth it. I mean, I'm not really a clothes guy. A lot of people like clothes. How is Spy going? Spy for a while. Logged in. Oh, over 10 days ago. So what does my one look like? Ah, those are locked. Alright. Unlocked all the realm doors though. Yeah. We need more people in the clan of Dave. Alright, we've got the 10. How many do we need of 10? Alright, it's not that one, it's that one. Yeah. I need 20 of the mint ones. So those are the mint ones. Those are the cherry ones? The cherry that we need. Alright, so we only need 9 of the cherries, actually. We must put that there. Alright, so we'll just do 9. Thank God for the search function. The fact it took so long for a search function to be added is crazy. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Alright, so we've got the 10. So the last one, and we've already got 1. So 20 did it say? This one's gonna take a while. Where's the book? Alright. 20, yeah. It's gonna be 20. So we've got 2, we've already got 1, so we only need 17. And so far none have respawned, so I guess we just have to wait. Alright, well, what's the routine duties looking like? Get that one done. Harvest any fruits, harvest vegetables. That should be easy enough to do. Alright, let's go do it. Alright. Let's go blueberries and cherries, eh? I really want to do some design work for the belly. I just don't have the motivation to, really. I mean, I've got a year to really jazz everything up, but the sooner I do it, the better it looks. Better. I was supposed to stream last night for my bonus stream. I just... it sucks. I just don't have the energy anymore. Like, work is just so mentally exhausting that I finish it and I'm just like... I used to be at it. And I can't work out whether it's an age thing or my health thing. It's probably a mix of both, to be honest. Oh, God damn it, it's only 33. Well, I just wish I had that energy again. Just feel so burnt out all the goddamn time. I need to be rich. Rich people, I'm sure, don't get this burnt out. It's because they're rich, they don't need to do anything. Oh. Yay. Alright. That should tick off that. I'll just do harvest vegetables. I think I've claimed everything else. Cool. Alright. Let's go to Palm Island. We haven't put the new crops down as well, so you should do that. There's so much I need to do in the game and I just can't be bothered. Alright, we'll get Fairy Godmother Flawless. I need to put everyone in the summer outfits as well. Because it's summer for me. There's a problem with the Christmas and summer being at the same time. You can't put two. Ah. Have you come across any glitches in the game yet? I'm stuck at one part in Wish Blossom Ranch. I've been playing since the beginning. There is a lot of glitches. We used to joke the game was called Glitch-Light Valley. So yeah, there's a lot of glitches. There was one that you could like move really, really super quick. I remember us playing with that one for a while. But yeah, there's been a lot of glitches. The only time I've been stuck with the quest being glitched was, I think it was a Buzz Lightyear one, where you had to find all the aliens. And there was one glitch where the alien would spawn in Buzz's RV right under somewhere where you couldn't reach it. So you could see it if you moved the camera at the right angle, but you could never actually reach it. So yeah, there's a lot of glitches. It's Glitch-Light Valley for a reason. Which particular quest are you stuck at? And hello. Chaparita. You're a new name, so we literally emailed them twice. I'm stuck at the beginning with Snow White, and I found 1 out of 2 notes, and the second doesn't show up where it's supposed to be. Oh no. Right at the beginning, now that's rough. That's rough. Where is it supposed to be? Where is my... Alright. Ooh. Give me a sec. Just moving my stuff around. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you remember, but that's where you have to put the cart with the horse, and the note is supposed to be under the beehive. I don't remember, but we can check it out. Hold up. Web browser. That should show up for you. Yeah, there you go. Snow. Wish Blossom. So the problem is I don't know what the quest... seriously. Wish Blossom Ranch doesn't come up on the wiki. It's because I probably... Oh, what? I spelled that right. Go Snow White. Snow Boots. No, Snow White. Why would I want to look up Snow Boots? Well, this has been really annoying, isn't it? Quest. So it's right at the beginning, you say? So it's not going in the horses. It's stuck at the beginning with Snow White. Found have notes and doesn't show what it's supposed to be. Which one is it? Is it Wish the invitation one? Investigate strange flower inside the cave. Oh, here it is. Use the Wish Blossom horse push ability to move the flower cart closer to the bees. And it just says talk to Snow White. It doesn't say about picking up anything. Have you tried just talking to Snow White? I wish I could test it for you. It doesn't mention anything about the note, though. I'm sure there is, but... Search around. Might pay to just to visit this and just double check things. So it's not like they're getting back to you anytime soon. Oh, the feather. Ah, okay. The feather one's here. The strange feather. That's the one you're stuck on here. So you're missing this. Collected from the ground in Wishbossom Ranch behind the stable in the fenced pen. Oh, sorry, my cables are tangled up on my heart machine. Oh. Sorry, just untangling it. There we go. Alright. Doing that. Stable for clues. So yeah, it looks like that one then. I don't know, maybe pay to read through it and see if there's anything, because it's not like they're going to get back to you anytime soon. Maybe it could give you some insight. But I'm sorry you're stuck on that. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I don't get many of them. Whoa. But yeah, I've been playing since the beginning of Dreamlight Valley. Streaming most of it. Hi Ramona, how are you doing? Anyway, where were we? My ADHD distracted me. Harvest vegetables, alright. Which vegetable do we need? Does that count? I think there's rhubarb. Oh. This the question, does rhubarb count? No, rhubarb does not count as a vegetable. Which is dumb, but yes, it doesn't. I don't want to ruin my crops because I can't be bothered fixing it. I'm real lazy today. I'm good. Just try. Got you. Yeah, I stream as well, but I go back every day to see if it changes. Oh, sorry, it's stuck on that. I'm good. Try logging into Palia a few minutes the other day. I just couldn't get into it. There's so many bulletin board meals I need to make that took special ingredients, and I just logged off. Yeah, Palia. For me, I think it just got a bit overwhelming of stuff you needed to do, and I'm out. I was like, nah, I think I'm done. And I could just never get back into it. Which is disappointing, because it's a really good game, but I think I'm just past that phase of my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that should be 15. There we go. That's done. So we've still got another 3 more weeks of duties to do. But it also tells us there's about 3 more weeks before the next update. Probably 4 weeks, because they added an additional week to finish things off. That looks cool, though. I can't wait to get that. It doesn't actually... Oh, how many do I... So I need 70 to finish off that. And then that's probably going to be 150. It's typically... things away. I don't know, like, yeah, the annoying thing about Palia is that because it's free to play, it has to be a bit of a wider net, but I don't know. I just lost it. I mean, I never really, like, to be fair, I never really got back into it since I got sick. And I think it's just there was just too many updates. It was not like Dreamlight Valley where it kind of felt like there was just one update that I missed, so I was easily be able to just pick it up and get back into it. And I think that's a good lesson to not overwhelming your returning players. It really did feel. Don't know why those are spawning here now. Copper's spawning here, and I don't know why. Copper never used to spawn in this area. It's very confusing. Does copper spawn anywhere for anyone else in this area? Alright. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, Goose. Shh. Quiet. Alright, cool. So we can sell those. We can sell the mint, sell cherries, sell the blue. What's that? Is that just... Oh, yeah, that's one of those. The problem is that the festive cocoa beans and the normal cocoa beans look exactly the same, so you have to be careful about selling the wrong ones. I think I accidentally did that. Alright, so this is slowly coming together, this area. I don't need a level anymore, right? Everyone's level. Last one was Cinderella. Yeah, she's all good. Really have a forging buddy with me. The goose was looking weird. I like how lazy they've gotten with their foraging plants, because that's just a blueberry bush with some snow on it. And I think that's very similar to a tree item that you can get. I think it's... where is it? Yeah, it's like one of those. I think it's just a small version of this. Hold up. Oh. Or variant of this. It would be something like that. Anyway. And that's just an apple tree, just given a different color. I mean, there's only so many, like, different trees you can make. But you can tell they're a little bit lazier with it. Feels like something AI would come up with. It just... It's a take this item and change it to a different color. Alright, I need some more of this path. Where did I put the crafting table? Do I still... Oh yeah. Alright, let's actually put this crafting table somewhere it's a little bit more intuitive. I need pixie dust, damn it. Alright, we'll go do some pixie dust. I don't know how to grind out the pixie dust yet. I think it's something you can dig for, but I'm not sure. I know jumping over those things give you it. Just trying to see where they've spawned. What are those? Oh, I can't freaking go into edit mode. This game, man, has a lot of weird limitations. Like, not being able to go to edit mode while you're riding a horse seems a bit silly. Because then all you do half the time is like, oh, I need to change that. So let me just get off the horse, go into edit mode. Get rid of that, go out of edit mode, and then mount the horse again. Like, just let you go into edit mode. No, I'm not seeing any, which is annoying. Alright, I'm gonna have to go into end mode a little bit here and figure out where the pixie stuff is spawned. Navigating this map is a freaking minefield. There's some here. Oh, there's some here too. Alright, some over here. Alright, it seems like where we need to go. Actually, before we do that, still need to get that white bee. The problem is the time. The timing of it is just horrible. So it spawns here. I did have it spawn outside of that time once. I think it was like around this actually, around this time. I think it was on stream. Oh, there it is, there. The white bee. Yeah, alright, let's take this opportunity to get the white bee, but I have to make sure I get the favorite food right, because there's two kind of honey things. I keep on getting paranoid if I mucked it up. Bee. Oh, not burr. E. No, go white. White sweet bee. Favorite food. Honey coral. Yeah, alright, let's just make sure I get that right. I think honey coral's the stuff you fish out. Pretty sure it's the stuff you fish out. Where's the coral? I'm trying to use up all my rod anyway. Come on. Now I'm just getting paranoid of where the honey coral can be found. I'm just going to double check. Honey coral. We got what fishing workers here because consume. Yeah, you can just fish it up. So we'll just keep trying. Nearly fell off my chair. Alright, I'm gonna go on to an area that makes more sense to find coral. It says anywhere in the around here, so it shouldn't really matter where you are. Oh my god, 2 days later it's finally fixed. Nice! They probably got tired of my emails. Well, I mean, yeah, it's probably the game fixing itself. A lot of the game has like anti-bug stuff in the background. But they haven't pushed out an update for a while. You're gonna cry. Don't do that. They haven't pushed out a fixed update for a while, so most likely the game just fixed itself. It debugged itself. Then the last update or bug fix that they sent out was a few weeks ago. It's been a while. They don't really give out as many fixes as they probably should. They're not like one indie developer that like sends bug fixes all the bloody time. They're definitely one of those silly companies that just wait until do it in big batches instead of just roll them out. Well, at least now you can play the game, right? You can actually finish the content. If you need help with it, let me know. I can do my best to try and help. God, where's the damn coral? Maybe it was on one of those things. All right. That's the coral that we need. Alright. Well. And these things just keep spawning. Like these, apparently this is a bug that they've got, is these things just have spawned and just keep spawning, and they just don't stop spawning. And it's the same with where is it? So these will constantly spawn. It's also down on the beach here. These will just constantly spawn. It's for a quest. And they just keep spawning, and they haven't fixed it yet. That's how bad they are. So yeah, when you asked earlier, have I come across any glitches? Yeah, that's the most common one, but a lot of people have come across that one. It's very ugly, yeah. It's bound to be fixed with the next update, but they just, I mean, they're probably all, it's an easy fix. Yay! Finally! I finished all the companions. Yay! Now let's use the leveling machine, hopefully for the last time. But yeah, there's so many fixes that they could easily do, but they just... They don't. Alright, let's go to the leveling machine. And then we can put away the leveling machine, because we've pretty much leveled everything. So this should get pets from 1 to 5 in an instant. And then we can put it away. This is my leveling machine. Alright, let's do this. That's 3. That's 4, last level. Oh, damn. Normally that would be enough. Damn, they really are. Didn't quite get there. Well, that's annoying. I guess I'll just hold on to them until the end of the stream and just do it one last time. That's fine. That's fine. Sometimes it just depends on... And I've figured this out. Depends on what spawns, so the black ones give you more experience than the other coloured ones. So if there's more non-black ones than black ones, and if you notice there's a lot less black ones than normal, you won't get as much experience. And that's alright though, but... I mean, you're not really doing anything for it, you're just letting it spawn, come back in another hour and just do it. It's not a big deal. Where are we? So how's everyone else's day? How's everyone going? Anything new happening in the world? A new wars started? That seems to be a current trend. Actually, let's just make sure I've got the right buddies with me. Because we want forging buddies, don't we? goose. We don't geeses. Squirrels. Squirrels are good foraging buddies. So we'll go anxiety and go magical. We'll swap back when we need a level 1. Remember wherever they are. I do like these new island kind of activity centers, you could say. I think it's a nice little change. So we'll just basically stay here while we go on break. As we do every day. I switch my heart machine over. And go get a coffee / take my meds. And it's a good time to remember, it's a good reminder. I don't know if it's a reminder, I might as well just say it. I'm currently fundraising for my post-transplant recovery. So if you notice a little fundraiser bar, that's how much we are trying to fundraise towards it. I'm hoping to get at least 12 months off work, so I can recover. That's the recommended time. And unfortunately, the majority of people that do get heart transplants are typically older, so they typically have insurance and have, a home and well-established, careers and partners, to be able to afford to take 12 months off work. And unfortunately, I'm stupid and was born with a genetic condition, so I'm very young. Unfortunately, I'm not afforded that. So I have to pay rent. I have to have a lot of expenses. So we are fundraising towards at least making that pain a little bit easier for me. Now, if you're going to ask, when is the heart transplant? I hate to break it to you, but people don't really have hearts reserved. They don't just have a cupboard of hearts they can just bring out on a regular basis. We just basically have to wait until somebody has a compatible heart that they but they no longer need. Let's just say that. And if you're asking what's the estimated time that I need to wait, I was told 6 months. It has now been 2 years. So it could be any moment. In the meantime, the waiting is full of anxiety. Yes, it is. It's definitely doesn't do well on the head, especially how you stress about money and stress about having enough money to actually have the time off. I think the worst when I got the LVAD machine plugged into me, I think the worst was knowing the fact I had to go back to work in a certain amount of weeks. I was counting down and I was like, I have to go to back to work, or I could stretch it out to this, but then we have to do this. It sucks, and you shouldn't. When you're going through something like this, it's the last thing you need. And I get there's a lot of people out there that definitely are in a lot worse situations, and I'm hoping one day I'll be able to get back to that and to compensate for that. Well, funny enough, Nightbot, there you go. And maybe make things right and balance it out and give back to everything. But in the meantime, I just want to reach my goal. And in that way, I can lock that money away and go, hey, my rent's covered. The only thing you need to worry about is everything else, food and all that fun stuff, which is a lot cheaper and it's a lot easier to get funds for that. When people say you're raising money for rent, it's like, yeah. People don't really care. Anyway, I'm going to go get coffee. We're going to take a break. And I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes once I've done all that. Alright, see you soon. Alright, there we go, we're back. You will. Oh, thanks, Ramona. I know I will. I'll be fine. It's just on my mind a lot. And which is understandable. And I think that's why I talk about it. That's why how this stream actually exists. Really for me just to whine and complain about it. And I'm sure it's all fine. The survival rate for people with heart transplants is quite high. It's just how long you live for. That's a factor. The problem with those statistics, and it's something that you always have to keep in mind when I talk about it, is the statistics are normally based on people that are a lot older with multi-organ failures. So people around about my age, 30, which is 38, typically don't get heart transplants. People that normally get heart transplants are typically like 50s, 60s, 70s. The ones that were probably like, even if they didn't get a heart transplant or didn't need a heart transplant, probably would only live to about 60 or 70 anyway, because of other health issues. So if someone gets a heart transplant at 60 and then dies at 70, it will say the average life, it was 10 years for a heart transplant in the statistics. But for someone my age, that's only single organ failure, so the liver, everything else is fine because it's just a genetic thing. The survival rate is more of the higher, and it's about 20, 30 years. The problem is they can't say that because it's like there's not really enough facts to back it up. The only facts they have are the ones from the older patients, because people around my age don't get them, and there's not a lot of them. So I know that the survival rate is quite positive. It's just I use numbers a lot to justify a lot of my opinions, and facts are something you should really base a lot of decisions on, because how you feel and what facts actually are typically two different things. But sometimes it's hard, and that's okay. Anyway, let's get out of here. I think we've spent enough time here. So we've got the bee done. We've got a lot of these. We only need 6 more. We should be able to finish that today, or if we just let the stuff respawn. What were we doing before? Pixie dust. That's right. And that's, it actually is a bit of a motivator for me to stream more, because if I stream more, there's a good chance someone could find my stream and donate me like $20, and that helps the equation. So I really should just donate, but then I'm streaming for money, and I don't really ever want to do that. But again, it's one of those things I need to get off my high horse about and realize this is a unique situation. It's not exactly I'm doing it to become a streamer or anything like that. I'm doing it for a legitimate reason. Ooh, okay. That's what I should do. If I'm like, I need to earn some more money, I'll just stream for a while. And try and tug on people's heartstrings and go, I'm dying, you should give me money. Shouldn't really laugh about that. Oh, you're a horrible person, Dave. Well, at least I've achieved something. I've unlocked all the companions, finally. And now we can actually enter into the design mode. I think the only thing we've got left is the tasks to do. And obviously the Christmas Island, which should be finished soon. I've decided to kind of throw away my plan a little bit. I need to level the skunk too, don't I? Damn it. I haven't leveled the skunk. Oh well. So normally I had like themes, like Wish Blossom was going to be 2D Disney and 3D Disney, and then Eternity Isle was going to be Pixar and all that stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is with certain places that are specifically designed for a character, like the Alice in Wonderland for Storybook Isle, or Vale, sorry, I should say. The Honey Pot for Winnie the Pooh and Wish Blossom. And certain places that are specifically intended for a particular character, I'm just going to make it that character's area. So kind of breaking the rules slightly, but like Jafar's place as well for Trinity Isle, or Aladdin, I should say. I think I'm going to go with that. Alright, I only got 2. Should be. I'm hoping they'll introduce like reskin for zones and stuff. That would be cool. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Where do I want to go? Ah, damn, it wasn't worth it. Just 28 points. Ramona, you should sign in the game and then join my dream team. There's a slop, yeah. I've only got Spy at the moment and me. I think they're going to expand that feature, I reckon. A sneaky feeling. Only 8, but get there. Which we put up. Kind of need to fill out. Current look. Kind of want to finish off kind of like the border, you could say, of the path. Put some lining down. But I mean, the game is rather buggy still. I mean, if you go, it looks like the horses are finally unbugged themselves. But I know some of the idle AI kind of stuff is a little bit wonky. Alright, so the question is, what do we do now? Alright, so I think we need to start with my idea. So, Honey Falls will be a Winnie the Pooh area. Kind of got the Winnie the Pooh stuff here. I don't think I've got anything else. No, I've got a few things there. A lot of Easter stuff for some reason. Oh, there's a Winnie the Pooh tree. We don't want it blocking certain things. There's a mining node there, so I don't want it to block. So where's the entrance? The entrance will be here. Oh, you can't put it there. So we've got Tigger's joint there. You want Winnie to have his own little... Yeah. Now the pathing is what I want to make it a little bit different than what I'm currently using. So. The Bumblestone path seems like the appropriate one. But if it's 100 acre wood, I kind of want it to be more of a this kind of path. I'm not very good with design, so forgive me for what you're about to witness. Can I even... What is like... See, yeah, what kind of... How hard it is to fix that kind of stuff, man? It's these little things that really take you out of the game. Like, just... Like... Half the time makes me think that they've got AI doing it and no one's checking it. The problem is that there is probably something in the game that is AI. Oh no, they have to declare it on Steam, don't they? Let's see if it's... Because on Steam they have to declare if it's got AI components. I'm gonna just quickly look on Steam to see whether they've got it there. Nah, no AI. Or is it like, it could be like you have to declare any new games that's got AI. So we're gonna have that as Winnie's, the little section. Put it back a little bit. Now this is going to be a bit of a work in progress. I'm pretty much just going to set up the bones and then come back later and fix it up. Because we know we're getting new Winnie next expansion, so he's probably going to move here. We'll probably... inhabitants. Let's go springtime well. So it was an Easter one. Yeah, and whoa, what's happened here? Whoa. I've lost it now. There's. We'll probably make like a ticket section and then a Winnie the Pooh section. Then decorate everything else. Cool. Now, the other one, I don't think there's any other area in Wish Blossom Ranch that is built for a character. I don't know if what these swirl things here, what those are a reference to. Feels like that's a particular reference to a character. The swirl. I don't know what the swirl is. But I don't think there's any other characters that any of the zones are specifically built for. Oh no, Cruella de Vil. This is Cruella de Vil's area. So it kind of needs to be her joint. So we're gonna move Cruella, whatever her name is. Yeah. She's gonna come back into here. I actually like that design already. Which one is it? Need to get rid of this. Damn, I need pixie dust. How do I get pixie dust? Do I just dig for it? No. Alright, I'm gonna check the wiki on this one. The dust. Ah, so it comes from mining. Alright. Trying to figure out what kind of road do I want. I kind of like the border though. I want the border. It just looks so much tidier. I'll lose grey will have on that one. No one. Actually, I don't have a lot of that. Make some more. I don't have any pebbles. I just keep using them. Let's try that. Alright. Yeah, that works. I like it. Alright. This is the Krilla Deville area, or the 101 Dalmatians area. I'll flesh this out later. Alright. What other areas? So I think that's pretty much all that done. I don't think we've got one in the Alps. Kind of specifically for a character. No, I think we're all good there. Alright. However, the other areas we do. So, Beanstalk Marsh is possible. Possibly Sleeping Beauty. We'll definitely have Alice in Wonderland in that little section. Well, this is definitely Alice in Wonderland. I'm glad I didn't actually destroy all the stuff. Just got rid of the pathing. It's dumb enough. But I can fix that. House. Alice there. Alright, so I'll put Alice's house back where it was. But I can't because the things have spawned. Go fix that. But yeah, this might be where Sleeping Beauty goes. And Maleficent. Alright, let's get rid of all that. Cool. Of course, there's that there too. Then Cheshire's cat, yeah. Back here. And then there's another house. It is there. The Mud Hutter. And then Garden Teapot. I can't remember where I put this. Small little house. I think I may put it here. I didn't put it here before, but I'm putting it. What a difference pathing makes, though. Like, it looks completely different without the path. But we'll put pathing down. What pathing is good for us in Wonderland? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to stop right here. Difference pathing makes though. Well, I can fix it a little bit more up later on. That's on the road to recovery there. This whole section is going to become Sleeping Beauty. We'll just don't know why that's there. That won't let me get rid of it. Just dump it there for now. These are the houses we want to be using. What am I looking for? Auroras, that's it. So I'll tidy all this up at a later date, because I'm gonna basically expand into this section here. Now Peter Pan's gone. It's just going to be a project for another time. And just slowly do a little bit at a time, because I don't want to put too much pressure on it. Wish there was a way to like just do a bit of a wipe. Like, you can just get a brush and just paint everything away. Oops. So that I've already got here. Oh. Oh. There we go. Yeah, let's just make sure that we've got Atlas here, Core Raw here. Sweet. This offense as well. Where's the Cheshire Cat? Where's the Cheshire Cat? Cheshire Cat doesn't appear to be on this list. I'm not missing him, right? No, Cheshire Cat's not on that list, and I don't know why. Alright, so let's clear out the area. Cool. Sweet. And the last area that's going to be a dedicated character area is going to be Mount Olympus, which is obviously going to be Hercules. The thing is, Hercules, we're going to get more characters for him. So this area is not going to be as empty as you think. Don't really have any one that fits the aesthetic. I can get that one. We're Loco. Loco? Coco. Just there you go. Getting rid of all the Lion King stuff. We want to dump and no. Hades. Where is he? It sucks because I just got rid of everything, but we'll put Hades over here. Oh no, we'll put him here because his castle thingy is right here. We'll put him here where he was before. And we'll make this whole border. And again, these are just little kind of starter projects I'm eventually going to just come back to over the course of the year. Some quicker than the others, like this one will probably be worked on a lot sooner just because of the expansion that's coming. Oh yeah, I've still got that up. Expansion's idea, the update. Duplicate, here we go. Duplicate fill. So I'll probably leave this a little bit open and then have this a bit more formal. We're going to leave it as the default. And we just have to flesh out his particular area there. Yeah. And, I don't know, put Hercules will go somewhere, but that would be his. I just need enough to make it look like Hercules. Got Baby Pegasus. Mighty Gazebo. We're gonna have to do the Mighty Gazebo kind of as the entrance. And there's Underworld Throne. I'll put Pegasus there. Too bad I can't put like a sign Pegasus. Oh, I think you can actually now. I'm gonna have to look into that. And then Marble Fountain. Yeah, we'll flesh it out with a few more things over time. The whole idea is just to get it started. And to assign it. Bench. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that's that. But everywhere else is kind of... We're going to get rid of it. And there's Goofy's area there. And then eventually we're going to make everywhere else Toontown. It's going to take a bit of time. Alright, well let's go back to the pets. I'm pretty sure... So we've got to level the bee. We actually need to level the skunk as well, which is a bit annoying. So we've got the bee, and then we'll go down to Husky, and then we'll level the bee, and that's about it. And then we can put it away. That's 5. That's 5. Alright, cool. And so we just need to level now the skunk. Alright, we'll leave that there. Alright, and then we'll probably finish the day finishing our hot chocolates. Cool. So, all that junk. Cool. first of all, let's make sure we swap the critters out for squirrels. Right here. Should really set like customer wardrobes for just doing this kind of stuff. Make my life a lot easier. Alright. Come on, squirrels. Do your job. No, they didn't give me a bonus. Alright. But, oh no, 19. Damn it, I need one more. Well, while we wait for the one more, let's just cook them up. So we need the mint. Oh no, mint ones. We only need 20. And I've already got one, so I actually only needed 19. Alright. Where are you? Keep back until I run out of cocoa. And I need to make more for the rabbit, because I don't know what I need for it. Luckily there's no rush on it. I think there's still a couple more weeks to go. At least a week. But I don't know. After today I kind of feel like I'm getting into it a little bit more. I think I got a bit maybe overwhelmed. Maybe that's it. I think with any game, you just go on your dips, you know. Sometimes you just dip out of it for a while when you're just not feeling it, and then you come back to it and you like it. Sometimes you come back to it and you don't like it, but that's the nature of gaming, I guess. Alright, now we can actually do this fountain. There we go. Ooh. That looks kind of disgusting coloured, but alright. Yeah, got a chocolate fountain. Cool. So, the only thing we've got left to do, that we can do, is the rabbit. And that's just feeding it every day. And this one unlocks in 6 days. So we've still got another week for that one to unlock. Don't know what that one's for. That's blocked off. That's blocked off. And I think there's like fruit or something in the way of this. Yeah, I think it's that. But hopefully it's a little bit elaborate. Makes you think a little bit. So, in the meantime, I mean, if I'm smart and do this tomorrow, cherry, mint. So I need at least 2. But it'd be good to pick up this whenever I log into the game though. Just in case there's something in that last puzzle that requires it. Just wish they have a different symbol, a picture for it. Make it a little bit less confusing. Cool. Alright. Anyway, let's continue the adventure of assigning places. So the last one that we're going to assign is going to be the Aladdin area. And that's going to be in Tony Isle. Found a lot of blood on my back. Problem is with my blood thinners, the minute I scratch myself or hurt myself in bed, I either bruise really easy or just find like random dry blood. I had some on my cheek this morning. It's very frustrating. And there we go. So we're going to put the Aladdin... Oh, I already have put the Aladdin spot here. I don't remember doing that. Did I have a stroke? Alright, looks like I've already committed to this idea. And to be fair, I have actually had a stroke. But not about this. Alright, well, that one's already done. This area is already done. Looks like I'm ahead of myself. Cool. Well, that's already sorted then. One thing I don't have more, and I need to make sure I do it, is seating. Because with this game, this seems to be the only thing that the NPCs really interact is really seating, unfortunately. So what we want to do is have plenty of seating for them. I want to do one that's a little bit neutral. So basically, it tricks the NPCs to come around to the area a little bit more. Which is annoying that you need to do it in the first place, but I get it. I think that's, and I've said this so many times, that it's kind of exhausting at this point. It's the big thing I think is missing from this game. It's just the NPC and just giving life to the valley. Of like, yeah, it's cool having the characters walk around and talk and all that stuff, but actually doing stuff, you know. I mean, that's one of the, and I'm not a fan of AI. I mean AI as in not game AI. I mean actually AI, that they use AI to learn behavior and kind of interact within the game. I'd be okay if they used AI to help some of the scripting in this game. To like scan all the Aladdin material. You could just plug everything into an algorithm, all the Aladdin stuff, and then plug in the functionality of what it can do in Dreamlight Valley, and have it walk around and quote stuff and stuff like that, and learn from you what it can do. So I'm okay with that kind of stuff. Unless a human can prove it can do it better, like. Because I think that's one of those things that not a lot of people would care about, but an AI could do really quick. And that's what AI should be for. It should be for the tasks that humans, there's not a lot of demand for it, but an AI can smash it out really quick. And I think that's where the line with AI for me. I mean, a lot of the time AI is replacing jobs that people can do now, and that's fine, and there is a demand to do those jobs, and people should be still doing those jobs. But if there's a particular thing that we just don't, there's not a lot of demand for it, but AI could smash it out really quick, that's the kind of stuff that you should use it for, not to replace anyone. If someone's already doing it, then do it. But if someone's doing it and doing it their job, and AI could provenly do it better. And that's the thing, it's not proven it can do it better. A lot of AIs are like replacing drive-through stuff, and it's like they can't do it better. It's clear that they can't do it better. And there's a bit of nuance when it comes to language and talking as well, where a computer will take everything literally, but sarcasm is a good example. Even just talking on the internet. You ever talk to someone on the internet, said something sarcastic, but someone read it as a serious comment? That's basically AI. of how AI interprets things. Nuance is lost. Alright, well that's pretty much all the areas that we dedicate things to. So from that point we can pretty much just flesh out everything, and what I'll probably do for Friday is write a list of all the different areas, and we'll slowly go one by one completing them all. I think we're going to start a little bit fresh, and we'll start with the main Dreamlight Valley to begin with, and then we'll go from there. But the Latin area is basically already done. I probably will revisit it a little bit just to tidy up, especially how like this is in front of that. I don't really like that. Maybe that a little bit there. I don't know. Ooh. No, a little bit to the side. Maybe a little bit over here. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Where is Latin Jasmine? Oh, over there. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end things for today. So thanks everyone for popping along once again. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to play some Dinkum. Dinkum tomorrow. Dinkum Dave. I'm going to try and stream a little bit more. But I'll see how I go in terms of my energy levels. Every time I say that, it just I just don't have it there. So I'm not going to make any commitments. Just keep an eye out for it on the Discord. Or just on Twitch itself. Yeah, join the Discord and people can talk, and there needs to be more talkers in there. We need more conversationalists. I'm not very good with it. I need someone to enable it. Anyway, well. Oh, and also, Yasmin, if you're listening, I got my Steam Deck. I've got my Steam Deck. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. And until, thanks, I have to go through the list. Thanks, Chaparita, for that follow as well from earlier. Also, thanks to Jade the Stone Sea. They liked me 4 hours ago, which I think is a bit odd. And also Professor 9 Malblug, who followed me after I finished the stream yesterday. Got 2 random follows, and I don't know why. I normally don't get that kind of stuff. So you are appreciated, and thanks Ramona, thanks Chaparita, and thanks anyone out there that is listening, could listen, and might listen. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll do this all again.